Hi guys, my name is Anjali Negi. I live in Chandigarh and I make videos on basically any topic that I really like and extremely passionate about. So today's video is about reading and I will be sharing 6 books that impacted me, and these books I have read last year. So I'm just going to share like the books that I've read in 2018, and from all of the books I selected 6. It's not like from all-time favorite books, it's like my recent favorite books. So yeah, let's get started. The first book is The Power of Now. So I will link all the names and the writer name in my description box if you want to check from there. So yeah, so The Power of Now, as the title says, it's about being here and now, and he talks about just being in present and all of that. But what really impacted me, what I really want to talk about from this book is that while I was reading this book, I felt like I am practicing. It wasn't like, he's telling me like do this and you will start living in present, or what are the benefits. No, not those sort of things. This book is like something like you will feel while reading you are practicing and you are enjoying the present moment, and that's what touched me a lot, and that's what connected, and I want to read this again. So yeah. And the other book I have is The Kite Runner. I think this book is already very famous, but Khaled Hosseini, I love his writing, because while I was reading this book, I felt like I watched a movie. I still remember each and every. I can see the everything whatever happened in his life, because he wrote it so well. So one thing that impacted a lot about this book is that this book is not a self-help book, but I think this book, I will look at this book as a self-help book, because I learned the most important lesson from this book with a big life examples. Because we talk about karma, we talk about in scientific terms we say every action has an equal and opposite reaction, but his life is an example for these things. Because as a child, whatever mistakes and whatever things that he did, he had to pay when he was young. And it is so, I can't tell you, like, this book is so, some scenes are some like from his life, like there are some moments so emotional, and I remember I was crying while I was reading this book. It was very emotional for me, and it took me like 15 days after this book to read another book, because it absorbed I just absorbed a lot from this book. So yeah. The other book is Getting Things Done, The Art of Stress-Free Productivity. So this book is actually for self-help book. People who love making to-do list and organization, like I love doing that. So I think it gives you kind of a bigger picture and more better ways to organize your to-do list and your planning and everything. So for that, this book is great. Other book is Lilly Singh's How to Be a Bawse or whatever. I just want to say that this cover is so cool. It looks like it shows like how to be a boss and all of that, but in reality she is trying to trying to give like different lessons to kind of learn. But what I really liked and what impacted me is the fact that the way she wrote, like she shared all her personal stuff. Like she was sharing everything, whatever a girl goes through, like thoughts and everything. She shared so much, so private things that I don't think so if I'm comfortable talking to my bestest friend. So she is like the best in terms of sharing, like being so authentic and being who she is so unapologetically. And I think I love that about her, and I think every girl should just read this book, because we are going to learn a lot from her. So yeah. The next book is The Slight Edge. I like what I like about this book. This book is again a self-help book, but this book talks about being consistent and choices that you make every day. Okay, for example, I will quote a quote from this book, which is like, it is easy to do and it is easier not to do. So it says everything. Like it is very easy for me to decide something and every day not to do that. It's very easy to not to do that, and it is less easier for me to do that, but if I do that, it will make a huge difference. I don't know if that makes sense. So yeah. The other book is this. Okay, so this book looks again really cool and it looks like, oh, I don't care and all of that, but in reality this book is very, 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 it's very right way to put things. Like, we worry about so many things, we give damn about like a lot of stuff, but it's our choice at the end of the day, like what we are choosing to even worry about. So your attention and your focus and how you are utilizing, how you are using it, are you kind of choosing it to, all of these things. Like if I'm choosing to worry about something, why I'm even choosing to worry about that thing, something like that. This book will give you a really nice take on these things, like your focus and attention, where it is going, and is it your choice, all of that stuff. For example, in this social media, in this generation, I think this book is really like apt, because I personally felt like I use a lot of Instagrams, and we just kind of tend to worry about so many things which are totally bullshit. So yeah, this book talks about all of that, and again, a very, very nice book. So that is it. So I hope you guys liked the video, and I love to know the books that you like and you love to share and you want other people to read. Please tell me about those books. And yeah, if you like the video, hit the like button, comment below, subscribe to my channel, all that good stuff. So yeah.